G'day, it's Denadon here, and today I'm doing a video in Naval Action, but really I'm not actually doing it in the game for the game's sake. I'm doing it more as an update video as to why I haven't been posting anything. Because as you guys may have noticed, I haven't uploaded anything since the end of March, or rather March 19 or so. Now there's a couple of good reasons for that, and I'll go through them in a moment here. I'll just briefly give a little bit about the game, given I wanted to have something in the background. This game is something I have been playing a lot of lately, and I do mean a lot. I've got at least 150 hours on Steam in this right now, so it's just a few. I mean, it's sort of right up my alley, so to speak, in terms of gameplay and what I want out of games, which is always nice. But anyway, I'm going to digress on that and talk about why I haven't been posting any videos. So to start off with, I'm going to have to go back to saying that simply the fact of I didn't feel like them for a while. I only do videos when I'm motivated to do them. So, you know, I feel like I make better videos if I wait and do them when I feel like it. And I just haven't felt like it lately. It's just been sort of awkward like that, I guess. And yeah, so then I got into a position where once I was motivated to do videos, my computer was crashing. Like, my computer that I built 4 years ago just started crashing constantly. It would, like, at random periods just stop working. It would black screen and restart. I thought that might be a problem with the video card, given it is a GTX 580. It's not a young card by any stretch of the imagination. So I thought that, you know, maybe it's just the card dying because of age. But, so I tried different drivers nope, still crashing and restarting. So I did some Googling, and Google told me that it could be to do with the power supply. Basically, the power supply not giving enough power. Now, I have had this issue in the past to do with the computer crashing, and that was down to the graphics card not giving as much power as it should be. Like, it was outputting on the 3.3 volt rail, it's called, I believe. It was only putting out something like 2.95 when it was supposed to be putting out, well, closer to the 3.3. I may be wrong in all this stuff I'm saying, because I don't know hardware. This is just me trying to make sense of the problem. But yeah, so that died on the Monday night, so I ordered a new power supply, which took until the Friday to arrive, because there's no computer stores at all locally. And then once that did actually arrive, I had to install it, which meant taking the computer apart, which I haven't done since I built it, and then trying to remember how to put it all back together again. I think I did okay in the end. Like, it wasn't great, but it's working. It hasn't crashed since, so that's always nice. And yeah, so that happened. And then once that happened, my internet stopped working, basically. Like, I use a Wi-Fi adapter for my computer, and it was just not getting the signal. It just kept on timing out. It would vary in speed. My internet's slow by any standard anyway, but it was really going slow. I'm talking like not even being able to load Google slow. So I had to fix that. In the end, I ended up buying a 15-meter worth of Ethernet cable, because it was cheaper to buy that than to buy another Wi-Fi adapter, and then crawl under the house to install that. So I've got fixed internet now, fixed line internet rather, instead of Wi-Fi, which is nice. And so we'll see how that goes, whether that changes much. On the other hand, like, after all this has happened, I've been trying streaming somewhat. I wanted to see how, you know, streaming would sound like, whether I could even do it, because my internet is slow. Because, you know, being Australian internet in particular, the quality of it is not the greatest, like, its reliability is not great, and the upload speed's not great. So the two together make a awkward situation. So I was like, maybe I can't do it, but I wanted to give it a go. So I've been doing some streams, mostly in this game, and they, for the most part, actually work. I mean, I have to keep the quality quite low. I have to keep it down to about 480p resolution. Otherwise, my internet can't handle it at all. But the fact that I can even stream remotely kind of means it's something I want to do. So I have done a few streams in this time I haven't done videos. If you want to watch some of those videos, or rather you want to watch my streams, I don't have any particular schedule, I just do them when I feel like them. I'll put an annotation here so that you can go and watch that. There'll also be a link in the description below if you want to have a look at what I'm streaming. It's mostly been this game, because like I said, I've been really enjoying this game. So what else has happened? Oh yeah, we had the biggest news, and also the most upsetting, is if you remember back in November, I did a video about, again, similar situation, not having uploaded much, and that was because we'd found out that my father had cancer. So there's an update on that. We had the surgery back then, to remove the prostate, because you don't want to leave that in there. And we're saying hopefully if we got it out sooner rather than later, everything would be well. And it seemed to be like that for a while. We didn't have any problems or concerns, so we're like, hopefully this is all over. And then at the beginning of this month, well not this month actually, now we're talking April, we found out that his PSA level had gone up, which meant that the cancer had come back. It was lingering somewhere in the body. So now we're back in the diagnosis stage again, whilst he's got to find out where the cancer is. Once the cancer itself is found, then hopefully we can do something about it. But yeah, so I had that as well, which is why I haven't been posting videos, because, well, my attention has been, let's say, somewhat distracted by everything. But, yeah, so it's a difficult period, as you can well imagine. If anyone here is watching has dealt with cancer, you'll know what it's like, and all the stuff it does, like basically completely upsetting your way of life and all that, which isn't fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and do more of these videos. It will be difficult because, well, like I said, I haven't really been feeling them as much as I used to, but I will, persist anyway and attempt to get them out. I mean, there's plenty of Star Citizen ones I can do, like the Starfarer. That is a big one. That one will be good to actually show off. I got this game, which I want to show off. There's Ark, if I can record it, that I've also played plenty of, that I would show off. And a bunch of other games. There's actually, my list is huge. So there's a lot to go through. And I'm also looking at getting a capture card so I can capture video footage from my consoles, because I have a few of them. If that will work, and if you guys are interested, I can see to getting one, because they are quite expensive, so it's more if there's any interest shown, I will do it. But yeah, other than that, that's just a update video, bit longer than I was hoping, but there was a lot to update on. I need to get into using social media, my Twitter or whatever, so you guys can actually keep up to date with what's going on. But yeah, other than that, I'm Denadon. This is Naval Action in a very chatty, boring video. Safe sailing.